Hey students, this is a message from your counseling department about how to understand your PSAT scores. I'm going to show a video made by the College Board organization and pause that video throughout to add in some specific details that we think you should know. So let's get started.
Congratulations on taking the PSAT and MSQT. Now it's time to see your scores, which you can get on your phone or a computer. The first thing you'll see is your total score, which is a combination of your scores on the evidence-based reading and writing and math sections.
Okay, so we see on this example a total score of 860. So just for your information, the mean score for 10th graders on the PSAT is 939. So if you did not score 939, perhaps if you scored lower, we want you to know that that is okay. There are a lot of ways that you can improve your score, and this test does not measure how intelligent you are. So we don't want any students feeling bad about themselves if they didn't get the score that they wanted, because we will talk about ways that you can improve your score. But just so you know, the average for 10th graders is 939. Something else that you'll see on your score report are percentiles. So we want to help you understand your percentiles. So if you look right here under the number 960, you will see a statement that says you are in the 51st percentile. So what does that mean? So percentiles compare your scores to all 10th graders taking the PSAT in the United States. A percentile represents you doing as well as or better than those who participated. As an example, if you scored in the 51st percentile, we know you scored better than 53% of the 10th graders who took the PSAT. So you'll see a percentile for your total score, a percentile for your reading and writing score, and a percentile for your math score. And that is how you read those. Okay, let's continue.
These scores give you an idea of how you'll do on the SAT and how ready you are for college. Your test scores, cross-test scores, and sub-scores give you...
Okay, so your test scores give you a little bit more detail about how you did in certain areas. So if we look at this screen, we see a score for reading, writing and language, and math. So there are ways that you can use your PSAT scores to count as essential skills for graduation in the state of Oregon. You can use this in the reading category and the math category. So if you scored 24 in reading, you have met your reading essential skills for graduation. If you scored 24.5 in math, you have met your math essential skills for the state of Oregon. Right now, the PSAT does not use writing as a qualifier for essential skills. So only the reading category and only the math category.
Cross-test scores and sub-scores give you even more details about how you did in specific areas. Scores in green show your strengths. Scores in yellow and red help you understand where you need to improve. Go to Skills Insight to dig even deeper and see what your scores say about your skills and how you can develop them further. Thinking about your scores and making a plan to improve are important steps towards college. The PSAT and MSQT has provided millions of eligible students with the opportunity to enter the National Merit Scholarship Program.
Just as an FYI, the National Merit Scholarship Program is only for juniors. So if you are a person in the 10th grade who took the PSAT, that is not something that you would be eligible for this year. When you take the PSAT as a junior, you would be eligible to participate in the National Merit Scholarship.
Annual academic competition for recognition and scholarships. Go to the NMSC Selection Index section to see if you meet the entry requirements. You can also use your PSAT and MSQT scores to start preparing for the SAT. Go to satpractice.org to create and link your College Board and Khan Academy accounts to get started.
Research shows 20 hours of practice on Khan Academy is associated with an average 115-point score increase from the PSAT to the SAT, nearly double the average gain without the Khan Academy. So linking your Khan Academy to your PSAT is really important, especially for those of you who want to increase your scores.
Your PSAT and MSQT test scores will get imported into Khan Academy and give you a personalized SAT study plan to help you practice the areas where you need the most work. Most students take the SAT in the spring of their junior year and again in August or the fall of their senior year. Don't forget to register. Taking challenging classes is another great way to prepare for college. The AP Potential section of your score report tells you which AP classes would be great for you. Speak to your teacher or counselor to learn more about AP. You can also explore careers based on your interests and then find compatible colleges on Big Future. Access Roadmap to Careers from Road Trip Nation in your score report. Here's a quick recap. Don't forget to review your scores, learn more about scholarship and recognition opportunities, practice and register for the SAT, find the AP classes that are best for you, and explore college and career options.
If you have any additional questions about your PSAT scores and would like to go over them in detail with your counselor, please come by the counseling department at school and make an appointment, and we would be happy to go over those with you in much greater detail. Thanks for listening.